Okay, so it's been 2 days since I almost died, so it's still fresh. So let's get into it. I went out with my friend Lyndon. We got to the bar. It's the bar we regularly drink at. Got a couple tequila shots, and it's a vibe. We're drinking. The bar's pretty empty, so we're like, okay, let's go down the street. Um, there was another bar I wanted to go to, so I took her there. It was a vibe-ish, vibe-esque. It was chill. We got some more drinks. We got a couple free shots from this guy who's going to Coachella. Shout out Lance. Hope you have a good time at Coachella. And then we went back to the bar we were at in the first place, okay? I'm not gonna name this bar. We'll call it we'll just call it the bar. I don't fucking know. So we're back, and at this point I'm sufficiently, I'm good, okay? I've taken like 3 tequila shots and I had a shot of vodka. I was good. I was set. I don't need much to get lit because I don't ever drink. I have a very low alcohol tolerance. So I was lit, okay? This whole time, my friend who I'm with, Lyndon, she drove us there. I love her. She's definitely ride or die. She's amazing. But for some reason, she's been seeing this scumbag piece of shit man. Named Wes. Hi, Pookie. She's calling him. She's like, come out, come out. He lives pretty close to the bar, okay? So he skateboards over and he gets to the bar. Wes is here, okay? I'm finally meeting this guy. I've heard a lot about him. I disapprove, okay? He has not properly wined and dined this woman. He has not called her his woman, okay? And, look, teach their own, if you want to hook up with people, that's your business. I'm not about hookup culture. I'm not about just hooking up with people. I also kind of believe that when you really truly do love a woman, you will call her your own, and you will make her feel that love. Okay, and this man, he hasn't even reached the bare minimum. So he gets there, and I'm immediately just like, okay. I don't like the way he's speaking to her. First of all, she's paying for all his drinks. And mind you, Wes can shit on her all he wants about her situation, her finances, her job, how behind she is in life while she's in school full-time. Mind you, an hour away from where we live. She's also working full-time. She's a badass, okay? She manages to do all that and get out and party, okay? Need I say more? She's incredible. But this man, first of all, he definitely stole $60 from her wallet. Please give Lyndon her money back, sir. Second of all, he's just immediately trying to fuck me, okay? Look, girls will be girls, okay? Girls will get drunk, girls will kiss. But that's one thing, okay? A man telling me to have a threesome with his girl who's not his girl, okay? With his situationship. No, I did not approve. Because the thing is, Lyndon really has such strong feelings for this man, yet this man claims to want to be exclusive with her. He wants her to be exclusive to him. Yet he gets to ask me for a 3-way? No. No, sir, okay? No. Disapproved. Invalid, okay? So I'm just immediately getting bad vibes from this guy. He's giving, like, such womanizer vibes, and I'm just like, ugh. No. Screw him, Lyndon. You don't need him. You don't need him. But, of course, when we as women are in love, we will look past every single red flag because we just want that person to be the best version of themselves, and we want them to realize the best version of themselves in a relationship with us. I think that's very common for a lot of women. We put ourselves through abuse and through bad situations because we see the good in somebody and we refuse to give up in that good in somebody. And Lyndon's definitely that way. She's changed a lot and she's grown a lot herself, so of course she has the capacity to hope for growth in others. But at a certain point, you have to put your foot down and say, I don't like being treated like this. So Lyndon goes, she's talking to this other guy. Fuck, what's his name? Daniel? She's talking to this guy, Daniel. And she gets his number because he's buying her a drink, okay? They're not together. They're not dating. They're just fucking. He won't put a label on it, okay? Lyndon wants to be exclusive, but, this man clearly doesn't. He's trying to fuck me. In front of the girl who really cares about him. Ew, you're disgusting. But alas, a girl is just a girl. Lyndon gets this guy's number, he has her a drink, and Wes storms out of the bar. He's like, I'm done. You're a hoe, you're a slut, I'm done. You just wanna fuck. Don't talk to me. She keeps calling him. He's answering half the time. He's not answering, but when he is answering, he's just like, you're a slut. You should know not to do that. You're a slut. Sir, you're trying to fuck every woman in your field of vision. Humble yourself. Okay? Let's not be hypocrites here. Okay? If you want a woman to be your girlfriend, then call her your girlfriend. If you want a woman to be exclusive, then ask her to be your girlfriend. I don't know, maybe buy her some flowers and pop the question like a respectful person would who's not wasting your time. I don't know. So we're just like, fuck this guy. We're having a good time, you know. Lyndon's still calling this guy. He's being a shithead. Gavin's answering, and he's like, fine, I'll come back. He doesn't come back to the bar until the bar's already closed, okay? So we're walking out of the bar. It's 2 a.m. Mind you, where I live, you cannot get a Lyft, you cannot get an Uber past, like, 2 a.m. It's really hard. Just no drivers are out at that time. So, we have to take ourselves home somehow, but Lyndon's too fucked up to drive. And she's the one who got us here. So we're like, okay, let's just go to Wes's and let's sleep on his couch. He's here at the bar. He's offering to let us sleep on the couch. He's like, I won't fuck you, Lyndon, but you can sleep on my couch. Mind you, when we get outside of the bar, he's flirting with some blonde chick who's in front of the bar. So, talk all you want about exclusivity. He kept telling Lyndon it should be an unspoken thing. It should be unspoken. No, the rules of your relationship have to be spoken, otherwise they're not rules. Point blank period, okay? But anyways, we walk and we follow Wes back to his house. He's being a cunt, his roommate's being a cunt, and they both suck. So we're like, fuck this. Fuck these men. Now, I should backtrack a little bit. There's this guy in the bar. His name is Bruce. Remember that one. He would not stop fucking feeling me up in the bar, okay? And I guess he thought he had the right to feel me up because he bought me a shot. What did he buy me? Did he buy me a nice shot? Did he buy me a nice liquor? Did he spend a lot of money on me? No, he bought me a $3 pickle shot, okay? Humble yourself, sir. First of all, you don't get to grope me just because you bought me a shot. Second of all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if you're gonna grope me, at least buy me some good fucking liquor, okay? Fuck. But this guy is the only guy's number who I have. And we're just trying to get out of Wes's house. We're fucked up. So we walk back to the bar, and Bruce comes and picks us up, and Bruce is with Daniel, okay? They're both together in this Jeep. We drive back to Bruce's place. We get into the house, and we're like, okay, we're just gonna hang out here until we sober up enough for them to take us back to Lyndon's car so she can drive us home, okay? Keeps groping me, okay? And say what you want, okay? Say what you fucking want, but my phone's dead. It's 3 a.m. I have no way to get a Lyft, an Uber, anything, and I have no way to get myself home. I got myself into this situation, granted, but you know, yeah, I shouldn't have gone into a random strange man's house, with another random strange man that I met at the bar, because I could have gotten raped, and I could have gotten trapped and killed. Thank God I didn't, okay? Thank God, we did leave. But the whole time we're, like, talking to these guys, they keep coming up to... Well, okay, I will say Daniel's not touching me. He's not doing anything out of line. But Bruce keeps fucking groping me. Not only that, Lyndon pulls me over at some point, and she's like, Cece, stand over here. Stand over here. Like, stay here. Stay with me. Later that night, I find out that she wanted me to stand with her because Bruce had run his hand up the inside of her thigh and grabbed her, Trump style. Now, mind you, if she had told me this in the moment, I think I would have socked that guy in the face, but she just told me to stand by her. So I walked over there and I put myself between her body and his, just to make sure she was good. Again, I know. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you going to these random men's houses? I needed to charge my phone so I could at the very least call 911 if something happened, okay? Fuck. As shitty as it is to say, I would rather be, like, warm and inside somebody's house and have access to a charger so I can get myself home safely than be out in the streets in the middle of the night with no safety, okay? And I know in hindsight, it was dumb, but I was fucked up, okay? Like, give me some grace, okay? So, I keep telling Lyndon, like, let's go. Let's get out of here. These guys are weird. Let's go. And apparently Lyndon texted her friend, had him drive over to pick us up. And then I guess when he arrived, we were just preoccupied by the fact that we were getting sexually assaulted, so she didn't see his text. He pulled off. So, again, we have no way to get home besides these strange men whose basement we're in. So, we're just trying to be nice to them and just trying to, like, get the fuck out, because, yeah, what else am I supposed to do? I'm already this far into this shithole, so. Luckily, thank God, okay, this is the part where I didn't get murdered. Only sexually assaulted. Mind you, I want to clarify, I kept telling him to get his hands off me. I kept telling him, I don't want to go on a date with you. And he just kept asking. Ew. Ew, sir. Ew. But whatever. So, we get out of there. It's around 4:30 in the morning at this point, and I'm just like, can you please give us a ride back to the bar? We need to get her car. And they take us back to the bar. We get in Lyndon's car, and we're just like, oh, thank God. Lyndon's good to drive at this point. She calls her friend, who had come to, like, save us earlier in the night, but was unsuccessful because we were preoccupied. And she's like, hey, can we come hang out? She didn't tell him what happened, but he was kind of understanding that something happened, so he's like, okay, you guys can come over, stay here as long as you want. So we get to his house, and, at this point, it's 5 in the morning, and we're just like, oh my Like, oh, that was terrifying. We tell him what happened, and he's just like, God, what, like, scumbags. Mind you, and I'll include the screenshots in this video, I'm texting Daniel at this point, and I'm like, your friend is disgusting. He wouldn't stop groping us. And Daniel's making all sorts of excuses for his friend. In hindsight, they were probably playing good cop, bad cop. And they're probably disgusting pieces of shit. I'll include the screenshots. You can judge for yourself, okay? Personally, if my friend sexually assaulted someone, they're not my friend anymore. Okay? There's no... I don't know. I don't really need anything more than that. If I see you groping a woman, we're done. And I'll hurt you. But whatever. Daniel is like, he's just socially awkward. You know, give him a break. And then Bruce texts us. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let's backtrack, okay? But mind you, before we got out of Bruce's car and we got back into Lyndon's car, he says to us, well, he says to Lyndon, okay? Because I got out of the car, I shut the door, and he says to Lyndon, you should flash me. I gave you a ride, I did all this for you, you should flash me. Lyndon gets out of the car and she starts recording and she's like, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, sir? He won't. Because he knows what he said was fucked up. He won't repeat it. Whatever, okay, jump back. We're back at Mickey's house. And Bruce texts Lyndon and he says, please send me a picture of those beautiful tits, girl. No, sir. No. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? I sometimes forget that there are evil people in this world who will really take advantage of you like that. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I try to be loving. But bitch, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Anyways. The rest of the night went fine. I left with an unfinished tattoo. It hurt too much, so I didn't want to finish it. It's a soot sprite from Spirited Away. That was painful, okay? There's no meat down there. But I didn't want to get it somewhere visible because, you know, it's a drunk tattoo. What if I regret it? Bless me, sorry. Moral of the story, okay? Moral of the story. The point I'm trying to get at here is, this is a message to me, okay? Future me. Charge your phone before you go out, okay? Don't ever go out with a dead phone. Make sure you have a ride home. Don't stay out until 5 in the morning. Make sure you have a ride home, okay? I didn't get home till like 9. Now I have strep. But I digress. It's fine. It's fine. At least I'm alive, you know, because I, like, seriously, actually almost died. And, yeah. That's the story, I guess. Hey, I got this under 20 minutes. But, yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Your phone's dead. It's cold as fuck outside. Like, were we supposed to just sit in her car for 4 hours? I don't know. Probably that would have been better. Because then I wouldn't have gotten sexually assaulted. But, yeah, ladies, don't ever go into a man's home, okay? If you don't know man, don't go. And luckily, you know, even though I was plastered, I still had the wherewithal to send 3 of my friends my location, my address, and just make sure I was in contact with somebody. Luckily, my best friend, Darius, was still awake, so he was texting me, just making sure I was okay. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story is keep yourself safe. Don't don't trust people who you don't know. Um and also don't expect loyalty out of a woman if you won't be loyal to her, okay? Fuck all of you men, except for Mickey. Thank you for taking care of us and making sure we got home safe. But fuck all of you other men, okay? Who are mentioned in this story time. And yeah, cheers. Hello, it's Future CC. I had to add something to the video, um, because it's relevant context, okay? So, I know that in the video I spoke to the fact that Lyndon got some guy's number at the bar, and, her man who wasn't her man was all triggered about it. Well, I found out a little more context. Apparently, the guy whose number she got at the bar was the bouncer. And he gave her his number because she was really drunk and he wanted to make sure she got home safe. So he gave her her number in case she needed a ride home, and so that he could text her and make sure she got home safely. So she wasn't even getting hit on by another person. And this oh my, sorry. Excuse me, pardon me. I have walking pneumonia, I'm pretty sure. I keep fucking coughing up a lung. That's why I sound like this too. Anyways, just here, coming in the, I don't know, coming in post to defend my girl Lyndon. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. She got somebody's number because they were concerned about her well-being. And this bouncer even, like, told Wes, he was like, don't trip, like, I gave her your number, or I gave her my number so that I could just make sure she got home safely. I just wanted to, he even clarified it with Wes. So, the only reason Wes was triggered is because he wanted a reason to start something, and he wanted a reason to be mad at Lyndon. Which, whatever, you know, the past is in the past. And she deserves 1,000%. She deserves more than 1,000%. She deserves the world. She deserves love. And she deserves all the healing and good vibes in the world. She is very strong, talented, and she will be a crazy fucking successful woman. She's a powerhouse, okay? She's going places. So, her haters are just cramping on her style because they're jealous of her style. Truly, 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 truly. And I will stand on that. But yeah, just wanted to pop in there and add a little side note to defend Lyndon, because girl truly did nothing wrong. Like, okay, we were on our best behavior that night. Anyways, peace and love. Okay, bye.